Well, hello there, here we are, 10th of December, Advent tile number 10. And as you can see, I've already got it sort of placed in situ, so it's sitting quite nicely underneath a tile we've already done before. So I think it's really worthwhile doing it this way, because if you do it separately, when you've got tile like this one and this one wanting to join together, then it can be a little bit tricky if you're trying to do it without putting the two together. So that's where we're going to sort of head today. We're going to make sure that they're attached, and even if it's with a little bit of blue tack just to get you started, then of course you can secure it a little bit more later. So here we go. I'm going to see if I can zoom in a little bit. There we are. We need to see both of these tiles because, as you can see, they're very distinctly sort of going to come into one in some sense. So let's make a start then. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to put a bubble down this side here. Now, if you want to do this first with a pencil, then please feel free. It's sort of a biggish bubble. Let's just sketch this in here. There we are. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be perfectly round. It's just a shape that we're going to sit in there. There we go. Okay. And next one. It's one a little bit smaller. So thank you for joining me. It's lovely that you're coming on and supporting me with this. I hope you're all in. It looks like a snowman, but it's not. All right. So yeah, it's lovely to sort of know that you're all sort of on board with this and helping out, and it's lovely. Okay, I'm going to focus on this bit here. You can see it's going to sort of come down. It's going to come to a bit of a point. There we go. All right, just to sort of finish that off. And if we see here, it's sort of going there. We might as well just put that last bit in, and then I'm just going to finish those lines off that way. And then, of course, that way. So that's our first one in there. All right, next one then. I'm just going to see this line now, I'm going to bring it down. Let's go, let's have a look. I want to go a bit further than that. I'm actually going to come underneath this one here, because I want to go out a little bit further. Okay, and then I'm going to see this line here. I'm just going to bring that line down there. There we go. All right. Oh, goodness, some supply teaching. That brings back memories. Goodness me, I remember that. Okay, so this one here, I've not done supply teaching in a few years now, so good luck. Good luck. And same with this one here. Let's go down there. And then here, I'm just going to leave those. Some of this is going to be a little bit of a shape. And I might even I'm going to add, because I've got the space there, I'm going to add another bubble in there. Okay, just going off piece here, but that's absolutely fine. So let's have a look at what we've got then. We've got these triangles again, or these zigzag shapes. So if I just sort of bring that one down there and then back up, you see we're sort of extending that design. Now, I know here I've sort of stopped it there, but that's okay. We can fill in the bits that we've got. I might just add a little bit there. I could always go in with a white pen and just amend that slightly, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. And then, of course, here, I'm just going to bring those curves out. And then, of course, we need a bubble in the middle. And then I'm just going to use a thicker pen, I think, to get that filled in. There we are. Very silly, isn't it, to use your thinner nib if you've got one a little bit thicker handy. There we go. Of course, if you feel that you need to, you can always come back in and add that little bit there. Just neaten it up a little bit. And then again, curves all the way around. And in we go with the bubble. And of course, I'm going to bring that thicker nib in. Just add in the little bit of ink. There we go. Oh, that's okay then, because I know they're not always. So, that's all right. Supply teaching is quite a job. Okay, so we see we've got this one here, and again I'm just gonna fill those little bubbles in there, just so it sort of continues. And then as before, we've got 1, 2, 3 lines, and then a little row of bubbles. Just sort of get my way along, and then another gap. And 1, 2, 3, and bubbles. Now it might be that later on we can come back and add in another tangle, you know, in these little gaps here. But for now, I'm just going to leave it as is. Oh, I might get another one in there, look. Just because we're working on a particular piece, it doesn't mean you've got to leave it at that. You can actually come back in afterwards. So just a little bit of a curl there, see? And add extra to it. So I'm going to come out of it and down and in. Out and down and in. Okay. And then just sort of add in some little bubbles. So filling them in so you can change the shape slightly if you need to. And just sort of add a few different sizes in there. Okay. Alright, see how that one now is looking quite good. Look how it sort of works its way up. And you can see here that we've got this sort of working its way across here as well. So a few things sort of coming to light now, I think. So of course this one here, I'm going to continue. I'm actually going to put one over the fix there, over the line, just to bring it in there. There we go. Remember we did these and some a little bit bigger than others. There you are. Oh, Lindsay, I'll post it again, the tile swap. And I know post can be a little bit tricky, certainly this time of year. I know one actually arrived yesterday and it had been posted the same time as 2 others, so I know that one. Of course, we've done all the swaps now, but I did actually sort one out for that one, so I'll post it again though. But if you're not sure, if you do actually send me an email or a message, I'll pick it up, and if I can help out, I will. Okay, and then this one here, I'm just going to put a bubble on the inside, so it's like an aura. And then let's just have in 1 line, and let's make it 2 and 3. There we go. And then same one here. Another bubble. I'm not going to do the same. I'm going to sort of start it here, just so I get a slightly different angle there. Okay. Alright, now this one here, I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger. Okay, so you've got this line here, that's fine. I can come and sort that, put a dot in there. And I'm going to create a swirl around it and down. And then another around and down. I'm going to do 2 or 3 of those. That's 3. I'll do another one. There we are. And then I'm going to come back to this point. I'm just going to add maybe 2 there, coming just up the bottom. Do you know what? I think I did put a tile swap picture up, or maybe I did it in my head. If I haven't, I'll post it again. So, you know what it's like sometimes. There we go. So if you turn it slightly, there we are. I'm going to do another one here. Doesn't matter which way around they go. We're going to sort of work all the way. So I'm just going to hold my tile there. I've only got a bit of tacky tape underneath holding it just for now. Yeah. And then of course just a few And I see here I've got space. I'm just going to make it look like there's one hiding down there. Oh, bit of a wobbly line this morning. And then let's do one here, across this way. So just sort of working it round. And just sort of keep it going. So I'm going to add an extra one and then fill that space there. Okay. Oh, maybe the tile swap then. Maybe I did do it in my head and I have not posted it. I'll do it once once I've finished with this. I'll do it because I've got the photo. Okay, this space here, I'm going to create a series of random lines. Now we've done this tangle before, so it's not a surprise to sort of do. I'm not going to go over the top too much. There we are. And then, of course, just hold that because I'm going over. I'm just going to sort of create these little shapes within the sort of random, crazy paving kind of way. There we are. Something quite nice about this. You just sort of follow the lines around and put those little curves in. There we are. So just sort of take the time. I might actually put another line in there. It's a little bit long. There we go. And back to this one. There we go. And see, you can take your time with this. You don't have to rush it. It's nice just to sort of relax and take your time. There's that one. Oh, hello, Chris. I know, it's nice to actually try and do it at the same time, isn't it? I know sometimes it can be a little bit like speed tangling. I know I can work a little bit quickly, but I do try and keep it within a time frame, see, so that is it. And now we have this little bit here left, but I'm going to leave that till I've got a little bit more to work with, just in case. So there we go. See, it sort of all fits in now as it was always there. So okay. Let's have a look at the shaded version. So again, I'm coming in. So this is all done with cream tiles. This one's all done with a range of the monochromes. I can't really zoom out much more, but there we go. You can see how it's sort of gone in from, this is a light grey to a dark grey. So of course I've swapped over leaving the highlight with a white pencil, and then added some colour. Again, I've left this little bit here until later. And of course, once it's blended in, it sort of becomes part of the same. This actually would look quite nice coloured. And of course, I didn't actually add a gem there, but I did on, there we go, on that one, because I've got a little bit more space and I could have. So you can move things around a little bit if you need to. So there we go. There's tile number 10 that's been shaded, ready to go. And there's tile number 10 that's not been yet. So, okay, with that in mind, that's it for today for the advent calendar. A little bit of a heads up for this afternoon, if you're going to take part in the main tile this afternoon, is I have inked one up ready. If I just sort of bring that in, you see here, I'm just letting it dry. There you go. And I'm just got to remove the salt. See, the salt's still on it. So if you want to get that ready and prep it, then that might be worth doing. But other than that, there's your advent tile number 10 for today. So have a lovely day. Maybe I'll see you later, maybe not. But either way, take care and I will see you all soon. Okay, bye.